One unifying theme for today's readings is God's plan to unite both Jewish and Gentile peoples into one family of God. For example, in the first reading from the prophet Isaiah, the Lord said, "My house shall be called a house of prayer for all peoples." And in the second reading, St. Paul, who himself was Jewish, wrote, "I am the apostle to the Gentiles." And St. Paul worked hard that both Jew and Gentile may experience the mercy of God. Now in the gospel, Jesus entered foreign territory, and a Canaanite woman, that is a non-Jewish woman, started calling out to Jesus, "Have pity on me, Lord, Son of David. My daughter is tormented by a demon." Today, unfortunately, many of our children are tormented by spirits, perhaps a spirit of addiction to drugs or of rebellion or fornication. And she recognized that problem. Yet notice that she didn't say, "Have pity on my daughter." She said, "Have pity on me." In other words, "I can't take it anymore. Please help me." But Jesus tested this woman's faith 3 times. At first, by not answering her. Secondly, by saying, "I was sent only to the lost sheep of the house of Israel." In other words, you're not part of this family. And finally, Jesus tested her by saying, "It is not right to take the food of the children and throw it to the dogs." Now don't be scandalized. Jesus did and said this because everyone who humbles himself will be exalted. This mother responded by doing 4 things that you can also do. 1, she persevered. She didn't give up. 2, she asked the disciples' intercession. And the disciples basically said, "Lord, do something. This woman won't shut up." And 3, she came close to Jesus and bowed down and did him homage, saying, "Lord, help me." And finally 4, she responded not with indignation, but with humility. "Please, Lord, for even the dogs eat the scraps that fall from the table of their masters." And her faith and her humility really impressed Jesus because he said, "O woman, great is your faith." And her daughter was healed. You see, it is the humble and persistent prayers of parents that can bring healing and conversion and deliverance to their children. When I was a teenager, my mother came close to Jesus and started praying constantly for my conversion. And she probably overdid it because I became a priest. May God bless you.